Well, coming off a tough loss over the weekend, an NMSU football coach is under fire. Offensive coordinator Tyler Wright did not coach at Saturday's game as racist tweets he allegedly posted in college have resurfaced. Reporter Cristiana Ramos joins us now. Cristiana, these alleged tweets were posted more than a decade ago and before Wright was even a coach. So how do schools handle situations like this one?
Yeah, Darlene, this question has come up a lot and it can vary. But the first thing to keep in mind, these posts range from 2011 to 2014. So this wasn't a one-time incident. He wrote hundreds of these posts within that 3 years. And an expert on matters like these says that's enough for termination.
He's radioactive. He likely will never be touched again.
That was Ohio University sports business professor David Ridpath reacting to New Mexico State football offensive coordinator Tyler Wright's social media posts from over a decade ago. Wright's X account contains hundreds of potentially insensitive posts, including that Ugandan warlord and accused war criminal Joseph Kony, quote, should be a college coach because he, quote, got thousands of black kids to do what he said. Wright also posted that he would, quote, beat a roommate if he was an LGBTQ individual and used a slur to reference black people. These posts were made when Wright was a football player at Tarleton State University in Stephenville, Texas. Ridpath says every potential hire is required to go through a background check, but most schools don't have the resources to do a deep dive.
But at the end of the day, it is still incumbent upon the institution to do a background check. And really with the resources that are available now, even if you're not using a search firm or something like that for a coordinator position like this, you could probably put a graduate student or an intern on this to just look this stuff up to find out, because this happens more than people know.
NMSU says they were made aware of the post late Friday night and Wright won't be coaching while the school reviews the matter. Ridpath says although Wright was not a coach at the time of the post, he will most likely be fired.
I'd actually be surprised if New Mexico State doesn't terminate him with the, looking at the tweets, are so incendiary. I'm assuming he violated the morals clause in the contract.
And as far as Wright's X account, where these posts were found, it appears to still be active based on recent activity. Cristiana Ramos, KOAT, Action 7 News.
Cristiana, thank you. And we also reached out to Tarleton State University, where Wright attended. They declined to comment on the matter.